Series 4 of Doctor Who, we were given one of the biggest cliffhangers in the show's history, where the 10th Doctor was exterminated by a Dalek.
Exterminate!
After being reunited with his long-lost companion, Rose Tyler. As the end credits rolled for the episode, fans were eagerly speculating who the next Doctor could be, and if this was truly the end for the 10th Doctor. However, in the following episode, it is revealed that the 10th Doctor was able to stop the regeneration before it changed his appearance. So we still had the 10th Doctor before Moffat decided to change the numbering of the Time Lord. In this What If episode, I will be exploring an alternative scenario where the 10th Doctor did complete his regeneration in the finale and we witness the arrival of the 11th Doctor. In this scenario, the 11th Doctor would still be played by Matt Smith because he did a brilliant job playing this incarnation, and I would be against a recast. This Doctor would still have the same quirky personality as he did throughout his era, but he would be suffering with the usual post-regenerative effects, which could change the outcome of the finale. Then his personality might change. First of all, the 11th Doctor would be born in the middle of a Dalek invasion, and upon emerging from the blast, he would faint. With Rose, Donna and Captain Jack being concerned for their friend, they would focus on giving him the attention he needs, rather than focusing on the Dalek threat. The Daleks would still transport the TARDIS to the Crucible, and upon arriving, the three companions would have to step out of the TARDIS, being confronted by the new Dalek Empire, whilst leaving the unconscious Doctor on board the TARDIS. Instead of Donna being in the TARDIS whilst the TARDIS was deposited into the core of the Crucible, it would be the 11th Doctor, who would awaken due to the smell of the console room burning around him. Just like the Meta-Crisis Doctor, he would ensure the TARDIS stealthily dematerializes away from the Crucible, just before witnessing the testing of the reality bomb. Upon witnessing the testing, we begin to see a darker version of the 11th Doctor emerge, who begins to show signs of aggression towards the Daleks. Utilising a scrap concept from Russell T Davies himself, this angered Doctor would return to the Shadow Proclamation and help them engage war with the Dalek fleet. Yes, I know, we will be seeing Judoon versus Daleks for the first time, which I do hope we see in the festive special this year. Chris Chibnall. Instead of the dramatic TARDIS appearance in the original episode, this scene would be replaced by the Judoon teleporting onto the Crucible and firing their blasters at the Daleks. With the companions confused by the arrival of the Space Rhinos, they would hear the sound of the TARDIS materializing in the background. With Davros distracted by the skirmish, the Doctor would fire the handmade blaster at him, which wouldn't kill him, but would destroy the Dalek army because they are made from his DNA. During all of this commotion, the Doctor would be confronted by his companions for his violent actions and points out he doesn't normally use weapons. With a heavily wounded Davros arrested by the Judoon, we see the personality of the 11th Doctor change drastically. He decides to drop them all off at home, barely speaking a word. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the origin of the Valeyard. The reason why I chose this as an introduction for the Valeyard is because I always used to believe that the Meta-Crisis Doctor would become this villainous entity, but we sadly never saw it happen. And it is worth noting that this isn't the first time we've seen a newly regenerated Doctor be violent, as we have examples from the 6th Doctor and the 12th Doctor. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end now for this What If episode. I hope you have enjoyed this little alternative scenario for the Stolen Earth and Journey's End. It's a very wild one. I think it's probably one of the wildest theories I've done for the What If series so far. But if you have enjoyed, leave a comment down below, and I may even do a continuation to this What If scenario. So if you want to see that, leave a comment down below. But yeah, subscribe for more nerdy content, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.